Look at that. Oh my God.
Good job, Anak.
Oh, take your buddy. Come on. Come on.
Good job. Keep going. Pa more. Pa more, Palanga.
Go right there. Oh, come on.
Good job. Sige down. Start running. Good job.
Good job.
Good job, boy.
Yay.
Papa loves you. Magandang hapon sa iyong lahat to all of our kapamilyas, our kababayans all over the world, in the Philippines, in America. Don't know where you're at, don't know what time it is, but it is just after lunch here in America. We are chilling. Jess is...
Magandang hapon.
Well, let me get out of the view so it'll focus on you. Yeah, there we go. So Jess is editing another video. I'm just hanging out, getting ready to go to work. A knock. Can you see a knock over here? Where's he at? There he is, there he is, there he is. So, as you can see, I don't know if you saw in the last video, a knock, he's like in his own little prison cell here now. So, I know, right? So we put the mats down on the floor so he can play without being on the cold tile. Huh, knock? Huh? Isn't that right?
Because he started already crawling.
Yeah, so he's crawling already, and he's going up. Well, let me say that. So he doesn't crawl, right, Jess? He doesn't really crawl like this. Like, he's not crawling straight forward. He hasn't figured that out yet.
Just rolling over, pa.
He can roll really well from left to right. So if he knows there's something over that way, he'll kind of position his body, turn it, and then roll that way. Or he'll drop his shoulder and then push on that shoulder, Devon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's funny, this guy. He'll figure it out though. He'll get there. Right, Anak? You'll get there? Let's see.
Going places now.
Look at all this. Look at all this, man. You're so busy in here, son. He's got this toy we blew up. His Aunt Becky sent him the other day, where he can mash on these and they float around. Isn't that right, Palanga? Isn't that right? Do you like it? You got your jumper. Can you jump for us? Jump, jump. Crisscross make you want to jump, jump. Oh, Papa's aging himself. Yeah.
Jump, jump, jump. Such a baby.
Yeah. He's too much in the camera. He doesn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Huh? Come on, Sige.
So he occupies our whole living room. We don't have a living room anymore.
No, we don't. Let's see.
Everything.
See if we can get a view of this. Like, it's the whole, I even thought about shortening it, guys. Like, instead of, let me see, am I zoomed out? Oh wow, I was so zoomed in. I even thought about, these are two gates, sectioning it off and just going straight back there instead of that one going there, and making it a little smaller, because yeah, it's taking up our whole situation here.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
He's our only son, so he can have everything for now.
For now.
No, only right now. When he gets older, then we'll be very kuripot on him, and he will have to earn everything. So yeah, guys. So I wanted to talk to you guys. There were some comments, not lately, but a while back, especially when we built this house, right, love?
Yeah.
Where people were like, "Oh my God!" I think kind of some of them were American, where they're like, "Oh, why'd you build a house in America? You just became a prisoner to, you know, the house loan and the bank, and I guess you're not retiring to the Philippines anytime soon. You just signed up for 30 years of more work or whatever." So anyway, I wanted to touch base on that. I've been wanting to tell you guys about that for a long time, and we just haven't.
I'm bald here.
So, what?
It's
You're not bald. She thinks she's bald.
I'm losing a lot of hair right in this area, so it shows whenever I pull my hair like that. It's okay.
I don't believe it. Anyway, guys, so the reason building a house here in the U.S. Well, let me go back. Okay, let me change that. So it has nothing to do with the house right now.
Why we don't live in the Philippines? That's the question.
Yeah. So the question is. The bigger question, the broader question is why we don't live in the Philippines now, right? Which, in all honesty, both of us would rather be in the Philippines, right? Like Jess would rather be in the Philippines.
50-50.
And why is that? For people who have never been to America, tell them why that is. And there's an exception to this.
Yeah.
If you live in New York or San Francisco, this doesn't apply. But tell them just why you don't like, you know, or what. It's small. It's really small. It's not like America's bad. We don't want to say that.
Yeah, it's not really bad. But the one thing that I missed really about Philippines is that it's really more fun in there. Here it's boring.
That's a great way to put it. Not that America's bad, but what I miss in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's what I miss. It's more fun. People are so like more fun.
Okay, so let me rephrase that for Jess. She's not saying it right.
Sorry.
What Jess misses about the Philippines is, and there's possibly a reason for this, a negative reason that people will probably comment, but there's a lot more people out and about making chica chica. If you're in your house and you want to visit with a friend or a neighbor, you can just go out and, you know, there's Nye is on the corner selling banana Q, you know, Kuya selling fruit from the fruit stand. There's people to walk out and make chica chica with. There's kids on the basketball court. There's people. You can interact with humans. And here in America,
people are so busy working. It's like
that's it.
Yeah,
they go to work
and people also,
they go home and they go inside their house and they're very private.
Yeah, they're very private here. And yeah, in the Philippines there are people also that are private, but most of the people are like wants to more closer to neighborhood and all that, and that's all I missed. Yeah. So yeah, if you're not used to that life, then you will find America like boring and quiet. Yeah.
So,
but to me, it's not really too boring because I already signed up. I know, not sign up. I don't know. I already, how you say that?
Fixed your mind.
Fixed my mind already that I'm gonna focus on my family, to build my family with Jake. So I don't think that much about it, so that's why I don't feel like it's boring here. But generally, if you really look into, you know, if you're gonna compare, you will really find the big difference. The big difference, yeah.
So in saying all that, we both would rather be in the Philippines like yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I would rather raise a knock in the Philippines. So in saying that, the reason we're still here in America and the reason we built a house is because, you know, we haven't said much of this before because it was in the building stages, but we're actually trying to build a legacy for our family going forward that will impact Anak's kids, Grayson's kids, and beyond, right? Yeah. So, you know, our commitment to the Philippines is there. We really haven't talked much about this before, but we already have 2 properties in the Philippines. And we're hoping by the end of the year we'll have a 3rd, and let me expand on that. So when I say that we're building a legacy for our family here in America, and that's why we're still here, is we're starting a business, and our plan is that business will support our lifestyle in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
And that it will support Grayson if Grayson so chooses to do so, and he deserves it if he shows that he's worthy and responsible enough to inherit what we're building. But what we want to do is we could definitely pick up and leave the US today and go to the Philippines like a lot of Americans my age and older and be on what I consider a tight American budget, but a big budget according to Filipino, you know, money.
So you're saying like we can afford it. If right now we're gonna go to the Philippines.
We could go and live a good life in the Philippines today, but all that does is provide a good life for us today. When we're dead and gone one day, it does nothing for Anak.
Yeah, so I think this is all for his future, and of course not just him, but to his siblings,
kids and everything, his siblings.
Not just Grayson.
And you know, guys, we're very sharing. We love you guys. We like to give, you know, and give back to the people. And when we do live in the Philippines, there's nothing I want more than to go to some, whether it be a school and hand out school supplies to kids that, you know, the parents don't have the money, or go to the mountain and give out chanelas. I don't know, whatever, right?
So we can do that more if we have business and we're able to like help more.
Yeah, and if we want a vacation. I don't want to be that American in the Philippines that's, you know, can only afford to, you know, pay this little bit for my rent or my house. And, you know, if Jess and I decide we want to go to Japan or Korea, we just get on a plane and go to Japan and Korea. I don't want to be confined to the house like some Americans on these very quote budgets.
We want to have a financial freedom so we can do like what we like to do.
But at the same time, in saying that, we're very like, we sit at the house a lot. We're very comfortable staying home.
Right? Well, right now, because we are, we have our goals.
Yeah.
I mean, we still go out, but not really like, go out for something and spend a lot of money. Since we have a goals, then we have to be focused and stick with it.
Yeah. I just don't like restrictions, guys. Even if we don't spend a lot of money, which you guys probably notice, we don't spend a lot of money. Part of that is because we've been saving to start our business, diba? And so we do without a lot of the material things that a lot of people enjoy, which we would like to, but that's it, guys. So we plan to get the business started this year. The goal is...
pray for us.
Yeah, before 2020.
Yeah, it will be successful in our first one. And then,
when we start it, we'll tell you what it is. Jess doesn't want to say just yet because it's that whole superstitious thing of...
It's not superstitious.
Yeah,
you don't want to like give something in the air. I mean, tell everybody or everybody knows about it and then it won't happen.
See, I'm just the opposite. I feel like if you talk about it enough, it forces you to take action because you've been telling everybody you're going to do it, so you have to do it.
Yeah, sometimes
that's the way I feel.
Some people, we have a superstitious about some believes in that it's better to not tell yet. When it's there, when it's happening, then that's the time you can tell because it's happening already.
Yeah. So the only thing I can offer you guys right now, and of course, when the business starts later this year, I mean, it may start tomorrow, I don't know. We're looking right now for the right part to start it. And you'll know why those words are kind of funny later. But, the power of saving your money and investing in assets is, when I mentioned that we are possibly going to get a third property in the Philippines by the end of this year, that is because the business will pay for it. We won't pay for that third property. So
hopefully, yeah.
We plan on teaching Anak, like, you save your money, you invest your money in assets. Don't buy the fancy car and this and that first. Buy assets first that generate income, and then they will then pay for anything you want there after going forward, right?
Yeah.
And so once we reach our goal and we say, okay, we've got enough, this business is built to the point where we want, it'll afford the lifestyle where we can go back and forth from the US to the Philippines as we choose, when we choose, with no restrictions, then that's when we'll pick up and leave and go to the Philippines.
Yeah. So we're hoping and we're praying for it that, it will be successful. And I think it will be.
Yeah, it will be. We're super excited, guys. We can't wait to share it with you guys when it takes off.
Yeah, so because they can also get the idea from us. So
We'll share it with you guys. We'll tell you how to do it, and it's a great thing. Okay. So anyway, enough of that. The other thing I wanted to mention is, what did we say? I know when we're coming back to the Philippines. A lot of you guys have asked.
You have to stay tuned to that for our next video na lang.
Yeah, so we're going to be shooting a video soon. We are coming back to the Philippines. It will be soon, and we're going to tell you guys when that is. We're excited because I don't know, a lot of you guys, some of you guys have said something about a meet and greet. I'm not shy, but I feel like privileged. Like, I think maybe I'll be more excited to meet you guys than you to meet me, or us. But anyway, stay tuned for that because we'll tell you where we're going to be when we go to the Philippines and maybe we can all meet up.
Yeah, and of course our giveaway video.
Cell phone giveaway, yes.
Cell phone giveaway video.
It's coming. It's coming, guys. Stay tuned for that.
Okay, sa mga hindi pa nakasali, guys, puntahan nyo lang yung previous video namin doon sa 50K giveaway kasi may mechanics. So, you join kasi malapit na namin i-announce ang winner. Are we gonna be live on that? I think it's live, no?
I don't know. I don't know whether it's live or not.
So, just stay tuned, guys, kasi malapit na. I think that's it, no?
Alright, good.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. So, Anak, say goodbye to our kapamilya.
He's such a...
Oh, he's just chilling.
Behave, baby.
Okay. Say bye-bye. Say babush. Can you touch the camera? Come on, Siggy. You say babush. There you go. Here.
There you go.
Okay, guys, what we forgot to say is in our goals of moving to the Philippines, when we achieve our business goals, I'm estimating that we want to at least, whether we've reached our goal or not, we probably are going to wait until Anak goes to school. What is, in America, they start school at 5 years old, love.
Yeah, same.
What is it in the Philippines? Is it 4 or 5?
5 or 6.
It's 5 or 6.
Preschool?
Yeah, preschool or
4 or 5.
okay. So our goal is by the time Grayson reaches school age, that we'll be living in the Philippines, because it's in my heart, my Pusong Pinoy, that because I'm Pusong Pinoy, that
You are very Pusong.
I'm very Pusong Pinoy.
Very
my
Filipino.
God,
You
yeah.
are.
That's another topic. But I really want him to go to school in the Philippines. And if you're American and you're watching this, I'm very sorry, but
Don't say that. Don't.
I just feel like Anak will be a better person if he is raised in the Filipino environment. If he's surrounded
there
by...
is negative and positive
There's
in each
negative.
and every culture. You cannot just say like,
I know, but you know what?
you can have a lot of basher for that.
I'm gonna refer you. If you don't know this video, I'm gonna mention a video, and to me, this is the epitome of everything I love about the Philippines, and that is Tony Gonzaga's video where she interviewed her papa in the car.
Yeah.
Diba? What was the name of that video?
The man who first broke my heart.
The First Man Who Broke My Heart,
Yeah,
by Tony
like that.
Gonzaga on her channel. If you watch that video and you're not Pinoy and you're an American and you're gonna
hate me in the comments right now. No, you're me. You're anti-American.
look at that video and then you look at the difference in the way her parents raised her and how she was obedient to her parents and what their wishes were, diba?
Yeah.
That's the Filipino way, and that's how I want Anak to be.
Yes.
I don't want him to be, and he could be good here in America, but
There is.
when a child here in America is surrounded by other kids and says, well, Billy's parents let him do this, and Sandra's parents let her do that, and
Okay.
Pisto,
I don't
he's not going to be American.
I don't think
telling you.
Grayson were gonna talk back like that to us because
Probably
you are
not.
a very good person, and I
Buyag,
think
buyag.
you know. I think Grayson will be very obedient to us.
I think so.
It's the first, is the parents.
It
how
is.
you're gonna
It is.
teach your.
True. And we have some Filipino.
And of course, there's a lot of kids here that are really, really good. Alexa.
Yeah.
It depends on the parents. Wherever you live in this
Yeah.
world, as long as the parents, you teach your kids the good way.
Yeah.
Then,
Well, like I've asked some of our Filipino friends that have raised their kids here, whether the kids were born in the Philippines and just raised here or whatever, and they said that, it's what goes on in your house, diba?
Yeah.
Which is true, but you still really have that Western pull from their friends that,
Yeah, of course.
and the parents said, we've struggled, to
Yeah.
teach our kids, like, you're not American, you're Filipino.
but especially right now, the millennials love in the Philippines. They're also like American.
Yeah, that is true.
Westerner, but it's really depends on the parents how you're gonna really raise your kids.
Okay, so the other admission to that is, let me just say it is 50% that I just want to be in the Philippines too.
Yeah. Okay.
And I can put it all on Anak. Anak is the reason. Joke long. Okay, we're out.
You gotta listen up, listen up.